Good morning, everyone. A little update today on what we discussed at our morning meeting. An interesting day. We talked about the US Conference Board indicator that came out on consumer confidence from the US overnight. Why is this important? Ultimately, we know that the US consumer has been the bedrock of the ongoing strength of the US economy. This provided further evidence that the consumer remains strong. In the UK, we touched on house prices. This is the last bit of economic data that the MPC will get before they meet tomorrow. Interestingly, house prices improved 1.9% year on year, slightly bucking the trend of the sub 1% move that we've been seeing through most of last year. On UK house prices, the other thing that we need to consider here is just that this is the last piece of economic evidence that the MPC get before they meet tomorrow. The market is effectively split 50-50 on whether we will see an interest rate cut or the MPC hold steady, but more on that tomorrow. We also have the US Federal Reserve meeting this evening to set US interest rates. They're not expected to make any change. From my perspective and the team's perspective, the interesting thing is what they will say about the monetary policy environment in the US, and particularly what is happening in the repo market where they're providing liquidity to that market. Earnings season is underway in the US. What is that? That's when companies report on their performance for the fourth quarter of 2019 and provide some guidance on how they're thinking about 2020 from an operating perspective. That's important as it'll allow us to get a sense of how these companies are thinking about the economic landscape as we move into 2020. More on those topics tomorrow. I hope you found this useful.